How's it going, everybody?
Hi
Back here
again.
doing the GT5 thing. Yes, again. I had to restart because Crazy likes to echo my voice. We redid our pipes. We now have 2 controllers on the periodic table and 1 processing. Move that shit out of the way so the building looked a little bit better. And let's see if anything we're supposed to be. We've been having trouble with tiny gold dust for some reason, not wanting to go right here where it belongs, but it looks like it's getting there now. Let's see if the centrifuge is backing up. Oh, wait a minute, that would be coming here, which the gold dust is done, so good reason why it's not coming out. We're going to do a little bit of rearranging today. First off, steam furnace can go away finally. So we can finally get
You
rid
said
of the last.
8x 10 wire?
Yeah, that should be good. Throw this bad boy in the furnace and let it get melted down. And we've been having a problem keeping this thing full. You can see it's just dropping like a rock right now. And even when we have all 5 of these and the outside, it still doesn't work because it cannot put out, this turbine cannot process the steam fast enough. So I want to do a little bit of shifting around to things here. Let's see if I can get that kind of taken care of. So let's get this out of here. X. This out of here. What's in there? 53. That. Take that. Just
Do you need
my
your
drop
two
box.
2x's covered too?
Yes. Please. Crazy upgraded our steam pipes to the large steam pipes. Steels. Want to do. She's making those right now.
I'm done.
Just take these pipes out of here. Take this turbine and this turbine. To put these 2 turbines together like that. You got the cables?
Mm-hmm.
Bring them over here and put 1 on each of these.
What, 8x or 2x?
2x. Alright. That is going to allow the power to come out of those both and go into these 2 battery boxes, which batteries everywhere. But daggone it, would you listen to me? Battery box here. Battery box here. This. Let's do it this way. Do we want them? Let's just do it this way. You gotta love it when I think things out ahead of time. Alright, so there you go. Both turbines will feed both battery boxes. So now we can put batteries back.
Why are you doing it that way? I'm not having 2 lines.
We're gonna have 2 lines, but we're gonna have 1 upper and 1 lower line instead of having an L-shaped line like we had before.
Yeah, but this line is 2. And then that's 2. So technically you have 4 lines.
Well, we can have an upper and a lower on each of these lines. So you can still have, like, this one is down below. We can have that down below. So just trust me. I know what.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying. All right, so go ahead and just for right now put 2 of your 8x wires in right here. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. I don't want to lose more than 1 packet, 1 amp. Now what we do need to do, we need to get some zinc, because we do not want to make a great big loop, so we want to cut off this bottom line so it's not connecting to the wires that are going to be above it. And then we're going to move the tank that we have here and the electrolyzer, mixer, and the canning machine to a separate line. 8 amps or 1 full.
Uh-oh. You realize I
8 volt.
put the copper in the wrong spot.
How'd you do that?
I put it next.
Yeah, you definitely did. You put it next to the iron and nickel instead of next to the zinc.
Uh-huh.
I know. We're here. There you go. All fixed. Alright, so you're cooking up the zinc to get that done. Now we should have less problems with power. Losing a little, but we don't have steam out there, or we don't have lava out there right now. So that's why we're losing power now. Do you have any more lava tanks?
I have no.
Okay. You also made an extruder. We need to get that put on here. We still need to get a battery box for this side, but we had to get some lead processed so we could make some more batteries. And so let's go ahead and hook up your extruder.
Whoa, dude, you're moving way too fast.
Am I?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she made one of these. Everybody looking at her view. Show you in a minute.
What, an extruder?
Yep.
One of these. Ba-bam.
She used her new circuit thing to make the good ones, or what it should have, but apparently she doesn't know where the over button is to realize that she could use restrictors instead of the SMD things. So she actually made them the hard way.
Yeah.
Because that's what crazy does.
Where do you want to put the extruder?
We're going to, for right now, put it right here on the end of this one. That is a 4x wire, so it can. And you made plates for this.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a huge pipe. That later. But let's go ahead and get this stuff moved. This chest is empty. So we can take it out. We'll take your tin. Actually, we can leave this in because I think that is going to stay where it's at. You got your wire cutters?
Here, yeah. No.
Alright, you want to pull these wires out of here? All of these things. This one.
You took my stepping stool.
Here, I got scaffold. Here.
That's not the point. I was using that drawer over there. Which, these wire cutters?
Yep,
or these
cut
wires?
those out right there. Alright, one question though. How much do we have in here? Good, we have nothing in else has a. So all of these can be moved real easily. Alright, so we're gonna put these wires up here. Go ahead and I'm on up here. Place the wires. Apparently I was lagging.
I'm lagging because they're not connecting.
I haven't reset my router this evening. Oh, bye, Crazy. You definitely were lagging because you're out of here.
Mm-hmm.
So she starts over here. Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Since we've seen you. Glad you stopped back in.
So should you want me to move these three too? What the?
Take for a second. Ah, I'm stuck. Macerator. Hi. Welcome
Hi.
back again. Change this again just to annoy the shit out of you.
Why'd you move the hopper? It has to go into there.
I'm doing it a little different to drive you
You
crazy.
don't need it if you're putting the macerator there, huh?
Well, actually, I do want it there, but it's going to be a little different. Hopper here. Okay. And you need to put some zinc on there so nothing hopper.
Why are you putting the hopper there?
To drive you crazy.
Why not leave it where it was at and then put the macerator on top of it? So then you can automate the macerator to go down.
I'm going to put the macerator here.
But it doesn't make sense.
Because you don't like things being... You like things being on this row. Right at your face. So I'm going to put this one up here so the hopper is not in one of your spots in your face. Or, just to make you go even a little crazier, we can take that out. We can put the hopper there. Not try to wash the macerator. Macerator there. And then we can put that to go this way. And we chest right there, so it actually goes into the chest, then into the hopper, so we have a buffer. Ha. Crazy, even crazier.
I don't like the buffer.
Why not?
Because things get caught in there.
How's things get caught in there?
They do. Like when someone tries to put stacks of crushed redstone ore in there.
Well, that's because somebody put way too...
Huh?
Mm-hmm. But we need a buffer because the macerator will run faster than the washer.
Okay.
So then we can put compressor there. And the extractor actually doesn't really matter where it goes, so we'll put it here. And then Crazy needs to put zinc right there. Make sure nothing's trying to go into the extractor.
Oh, I put it in the wrong spot.
That would be the wrong spot, yes. Alright. So now we can start on...
Oh, I don't have my crowbar.
Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to change this a little bit more. Let's take the compressor off of here and put the alloy smelter here.
Where's my inventory always? You took my jumping block.
Uh-huh.
Such a
Wow,
pain in the
let's
butt.
go down this way. And then you can put your drawer that you use to hold stuff right underneath. And you made extruder plates. You made one for casings, right?
Yes.
So then this one that is for casings in the alloy smelter is going here and get you steel back. Now we're going to make ours in here, which will be 2 for 1 instead of 3 to 2. So now you have 4 more steel that you can use for other things. So here's your steel pile. All right, and the ball one you still need, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll put that back in. So that's for glass, right? All right. So now we just got a furnace that we moved. And would you like the furnace on this side or the other side?
It doesn't matter.
Let's put the extractor on the other side and put the furnace here. You can have most of your main things on this side. Put the other stuff over here. So now we're going to put...
Don't forget you have 2 centrifuges and 2 more hammers to put on here.
Yep. Alright, so we're going to put the fluid extractor there with the circuit assembler there. Goes down into there with the fluid going into there. Where's your 2 hammers?
Right here.
Them right here. Alright. Want to set this to item. That. This one down like that. This one item as well. Did we have any extra pipes?
No.
Alright. We're going to need a pipe and a conveyor unless you're doing hopper.
I have a conveyor.
Then we need a pipe. So could you guess a pipe with your new extruder?
What kind of pipe?
Just a brass item pipe or an electrum item pipe, whichever you'd like. Leave that up to you. And I gotta wait for
normal one.
Yeah. That as a...
Can it not be an ingot? Or why isn't it working?
It's got to be 3 ingots.
For a normal?
Yes. Well, how many ingots does it take to make 2?
I don't know.
6.
But it doesn't take... Never mind. Here you go.
Use 6 plates to make 2.
Yes, but it doesn't take... I'm used to playing GT6 where it doesn't take 3 plates to make a normal pipe. Or does it?
Yeah, it does. Yes,
really?
It does.
I thought it took 1.
That's for a small.
No.
And you can't make small item pipes. Okay, so put your conveyor right there on top of that pipe.
Do I have my conveyor in my inventory?
I have. Unlike everybody else, I don't have privy to seeing it.
Put it right where?
Right at the very top of that pipe. Now, screwdriver it once and make it say...
You didn't tell me I needed a screwdriver.
Hey, you're gonna need a screwdriver for this.
Now I gotta find it.
Hey, you probably ought to find that. Let's see.
To say what?
Import.
Okay.
There you go. So now I'm gonna run over. You ain't got any cobble on you.
No.
I'm gonna run over and grab some real quick so we can see this thing in action. You might want to take the rest of those wires. And do you have any more wires left?
I have 4 wires.
Okay. We get those. laid up on top. Got 4 stacks of cobble.
That's not what I meant to do.
These up here. They should come here.
Yeah, this is gonna hook into this now.
There. They're gonna come out here. And we get sand. Haha. It's gonna do what to who? Yeah, we're gonna have to move a bit. This last one we're probably gonna, but we can put some of this stuff up here on the very top, because I kind of want to remove that last one if possible. I just don't know if it's possible. So the mixer can sit here. Basic extractor, it can go anywhere, so we'll just put it here. And it doesn't have a tank, so we don't have to worry about it connecting. What other machines? We got 2 centrifuges.
I have a
right?
polarizer.
Go ahead and throw that there. You have 2 centrifuges.
Mm-hmm. And a sifting machine.
And a sifting machine. Alright, sifting machine should probably go on this side. Processing. And we've got to work with that yet because we don't have this set up to do filtering out the stuff. Put it right there beside that chest. Right in front of you. This one we're going to turn this way. It put its items out over there. And then we can sift through these 4 nether quartz.
I think we're gonna need more wire.
Yeah, we're probably going. You got a chest anywhere?
Mm-mm.
That's 7 of them. Alright, so there's that. Now, we got your 2 centrifuges. One is for making methane. One is for making glue. Let's take this canning machine out of here. Go ahead and put your one for methane right there.
Right where?
Right here where I took the canning machine out of. And we're going to make another one of these low voltage tanks to hold the methane that's going to come out of it. And it is going to be running this primarily. Its use. So we're going to throw these in here now. I'm only going to put one set in here to actually run.
How many 8x wire do you think we need? Just 1 or 2? 1?
Just 1 for. There you go. We actually got screwed on that one and got no items out of it. Only got the methane. But that's what you get when you're working with percentages. Sometimes you'll get nothing, sometimes you'll get everything. And sometimes you'll just get the middle. But we got the methane. So the next thing Crazy needs to make is a gas turbine that we're going to put over here on this wire.
So
and we're going to pipe the methane over there. What I'm thinking we're going to do is we're going to run the methane down here. We're going to put one of these low voltage tanks right here.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll put the other one on top and we'll put its tank on top of that. Glue. Because we're actually running these kind of together because the glue is coming out of the sticky resin that we get out of this one. So next thing you need to do is make 2 low voltage tanks. Buffers to hold this stuff. Put our canning machine.
I don't like those tanks because you can't move them.
I know. I think they'll get fixed so we can, but right now we kind of can't. To do a little swappy swap here. Out of power until we get done and we go get some lava. Just swap the batteries out of the top one. This one.
You know, you built this big shop and we're only over here.
Oh, trust me. We're going to get there. We'll get there eventually. Now, let's make one of these huge steel pipes. So we need 12. Wait a minute. You put normal in. Daggone it. Okay, let's
try this again.
These back down. 6 more of these while we wait on them to get done. Now we'll make a huge pipe. There we go. Now we're making this big boy because Crazy has something else to build today, which we're not going to get hooked up and running yet. We want to get a tree farm, but
why'd you have me make a low voltage transformer?
That's going to be used, but not today. You need to grab all these parts. This nice little box here.
I don't have enough inventory space.
I got room for some if you need me to.
I'll put something else up. Okay.
Alright, so your water's going to come in here.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, you want to put your... We're building this in this 3x3 in the center here. So, this right here.
Input hatch is for liquid, right?
Yep. So, this is where it's going to be. Your water one right here.
Just not very much room.
Well, I did say to put either 1 or 2 blocks around it.
Yeah, so I figured you said 5x5, so I made it 5x5.
I probably should have done 7x7. Alright, so
we're gonna do something different then.
Okay. Over up against this wall.
What?
That wall. Because we technically could just put it right here. Back in the back corner.
I will move this wall back later.
Okay.
And this wall.
Why don't you put it back here into this corner?
Crap.
Alright, so just put your fluid one right there. And that's going to go out. Alright, so now your muffler, which is going to have to be on a wall that isn't blocked. So it's going to have to go over here until you move back here. But
it's going to have to go where?
You're going to have to knock that hole out or put it over here. Because it has to have an air block.
You have to pick
front
up
of
that
it,
block.
behind it. Yep, I'll go grab it in a second. That's the output hatch. That's not the muffler.
Ah. They kind of look the same in my inventory.
You turn it because
I hit it.
Apparently it didn't like where you hit it. Wall's in the way. I can't get to the block. Alright, we'll worry about the block in a minute.
It's going to despawn.
Let me out. Find it?
Ow!
Hey! You're a jerk. You're not supposed to be in the farm anyways. Away from the farm. Meanie? Apparently he didn't teach him not to eat else. By the way, I messed up my mushrooms. Alright. So, muffler's there. Now, why don't you put your maintenance here? Alright. Now, tree farm will probably be... Tree farm like right over there. So, we'll put the
right over where?
Other fluid right here. I'm guessing we'll put it right back there where the map. So, put other fluid hatch right here. Have it come in from the outside. You can just turn it to the outside for now. Mess with it later. Okay, controller goes here in the front. Okay, and now you're going to have your charcoal, which charcoal will be coming in there as well. Put the input bus right here in the middle of the two. It to the outside wall. And then you should have 3 fireboxes. They go in these 3 spots. Pipes, not fireboxes.
What?
3 fireboxes. Yep, right here.
I grabbed the wrong ones. My bad.
Okay, so now build your pipe casing straight up, 3 of them. Which, when you do this, you will have 1 extra you can recycle because you each recipe. Now your output is going to be going either out straight this way or this way. I'm guessing probably this way. So put your output like right here on the center one. Well, we are talking about you here, so let's put it up one. We'll bop your head on it.
Safety
right.
matters.
Yes, when dealing with crazy, safety matters. All right, so start filling in casings. Everything else is the casings. Yeah, make sure you either shift or use off of the wall or the fireboxes or the pipe casings. Remember, nothing can spawn on any of these blocks, so lighting really doesn't matter in here. You have 2 lanterns in here.
Yes, for aesthetic purposes. What?
Aesthetics.
They have to be on top too.
Yes, you're going to fill the entire top. And by the way, in case anybody wants to know, no, you should have 1 extra.
Oh.
I think you missed any.
I don't see
Find out here in a second. Yeah, you missed 1 somewhere.
Where did I miss one?
I would guess right here where this scaffold is.
What's it say?
Yeah. You can always tell because it won't all change to. You look in here and not say incomplete. It's done. And from playing on the Thylacraft server, I've learned that that is the pipe you need for the output. Is that huge? That is enough to handle it.
Pipe is loose. Screws are missing.
That's all your maintenance stuff you gotta do.
Screws are missing. What's the other ones?
You've got a screw,
I already did
regular hammer, a soft hammer, a wrench, soldering iron.
Let me. What else? I didn't have all the tools.
You need a regular hammer and
A soldering iron.
crowbar.
I have a crowbar on me, actually.
Where did you put our soldering iron? I was crazy. Where did I put a soldering iron? That's a damn good question. Ask the crazy where she put it. That's a damn good question. She won't know either.
Yeah, I knew right where it was.
That amazes me. Alright, so circuitry burnout is all we need now.
Did you already have the regular hammer?
I went and got it and did it. Now, we also learned on Thylacraft today, well, we learned don't let Bear hook up a compressor next to a Pyrolux oven, but other than that, we learned that using charcoal or coal blocks is better than charcoal itself. So we're going to want to put in a compressor somewhere to compress them. We'll let Crazy hook that up, so maybe I won't blow everything up.
Mm-hmm.
But we will run that later after we get a battery box for our MB stuff. And then we will be getting rid of these bad boys. And we'll be able to run it for like short bursts, basically. We got to try to figure out how to automate off. Worry about that later. And check that out. You got 5 stacks of sand done.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we have everything ready here. How are we doing on power? Run a little bit of this. Yeah, we got it there. Put a little bit of this wood in. See if we can get some sticky resin. It up in the top. Now you can put signs on these. There's just a sticky resin. There's your wood pulp and some carbon. This will go up here. That'll make your glue.
Mm-hmm.
And then your glue is going to be, now you really don't need one of these tanks. You can actually make a canning machine up there, because what you need is cells full of glue. Now you can also choose to do one of these if you want, because it has an in and out. So you can actually put the cells in the in and out and get them that way. So it's your choice which way you want to.
I will think about it.
There's your glue, raw rubber, and your panels. So now you'll be using your extractor, which I don't even, oh, it's right here. We'll be using this now to get your raw rubber, this. And then the plant balls, we can actually do a couple different things with. We can run it through a forestry fermenter to get biomass, which we probably will end up doing at some point. We can also pulverize it to get biochaff. And this is going to be a good way to get dirt. And we're going to need dirt for the forestry farm. So we probably, at least starting out, will be using that for that purpose. Now, just so you guys know, what I'm planning on doing is redoing this area up here where we have our rubber trees. I'm gonna knock out this stone right here. Probably going to level this all down one more level. Get rid of this little hump we have here. and I'm going to make areas for trees to just be regrown. We're going to just keep chopping them down and replanting them. That way we have the wood for the methane, and when you chop down a tree, you'll actually get sticky resin every now and then, or we can come out here and hit these a whole lot. I don't know if you guys know about this or not, so I'll show you some wood. You can basically kill one of those spots on a rubber tree, but doing it, you can get a lot of rubber from one spot. So if we're going to be killing the tree anyways, there's no reason to worry about killing the spot. Get extra rubber doing it. Now we could do this in the tree farm. Well, I haven't decided if I'm gonna see. That still leaves a little impression there, but you can do this over and over. You'll see I got a few extras, and now the impression is gone. So you guys are going to do this the way we are. You might want to take the time to do that. Now it is good to have an electric tree tap for this because it'll eat your tree tap fast. But I've gotten 6 out of it, so it's not really that great of a thing to do. Sometimes you get really lucky. We get like 6 or 8 from one spot. But that's what we got planned. So now we have a way for Crazy to have her glue, methane production working. Hopefully we'll have a little bit better power for Crazy for her machines. And I have one last thing I want to show. Is there anything else you need to talk about today? Because Crazy doesn't talk about anything. Ow. Better eat before she beats me up. She's been cooking. I got stuffed eggplant.
Oh, I can't get to the controller because you put a pipe in front of it.
What controller? What are you talking about? Oh, that one up there. Yes, I did. Look, Shadow. I have stuffed eggplant. Get your computer fixed. You come on, Crazy, make you some.
I will.
Hey, shut up. I'm trying to get him to get his computer fixed.
Does someone miss the Shadow?
No, I don't.
That's what it sounds like.
I miss tormenting the Shadow.
So
Crazy loves my new thing I did.
No.
I went a little crazy the other day. If I take this outer ledge off here, you will see we now have a max size charcoal pit. This is an 11 by 11 by 5 deep charcoal. And she absolutely adores it because it takes forever to fill back up. So we're actually thinking about making some coke ovens now that we have that boiler made. Which we do have one coke oven back here all by itself doing absolutely nothing. We made this like one of the first few days. And it's still got, every now and then I come in here when I get coal and throw it in, and it's still got 14 there. We have never emptied this. We haven't taken one bucket out of here. That's how little.
We've taken,
and it's still not full.
I've taken like 2 or 3 buckets out there.
Oh, for the lubricant, you did take some out.
Yeah.
I forgot. Thank you. Just trying to make like a liar. I forgot we used it for the lubricant, but we haven't ever emptied it. We've only taken a few buckets. But we're gonna try to automate those. We're not gonna do that on camera. We'll make them and show you guys what we do with it. And once we get to HV, we're going to upgrade them because GT Plus has a industrial coke oven. It's kind of like the Pyroluce oven, but it was actually added to GT Plus before Pyroloose oven was added to GT5. Supposedly it's a lot faster, but it takes HB machine casings. You can use your coke oven bricks to build it, but it takes these quantum processors or elite nano computers, mainframes, things like that. It was originally, if you don't have the new circuit update, it's data circuits, I do believe. So it takes a little while to get there. Now, next thing we have to do is Crazy gets to start working with oil. So we have to go look for an oil spout from Buildcraft because we need to make plastic. Because you wanted to make those SMD things, I think.
I don't want to make them.
Yeah, she's just wanting to make these resistors right here real bad.
No.
And she needs molten polyethylene.
I thought I found
Electrum
oil
wire
the
and
other
carbon.
day.
Did you?
I thought, but I didn't mark it.
Well, you probably might have should have. So we're going to need naphtha and compressed air. Compressed air is just a cell and a compressor. Naphtha, pretty easy to get. You just got to have a distillery with, we're actually going, oh crap, we got to do that other thing. Always forget about that.
What?
We need to do the chemical reactor with sulfuric naphtha, hydrogen, give you hydrogen sulfide cells and your naphtha. The sulfuric naphtha is what comes out of the distillery from oil. So she's going to have to get some hydrogen going, which is one reason why we saved this yellow limonite right here. Yellow limonite will give you iron, but you don't cook it straight. You can run it through a centrifuge and get hydrogen and oxygen. So you only get one of the iron out of it, but you also get oxygen and hydrogen, which you need. Now, there is other ways of getting hydrogen. One of the most simplest ways that most people probably do it is, let's see, hydrogen, this good stuff. You should be able to get this just by electrolyzing water. Water, that's distilled water, but water in an electrolyzer can be a low voltage, and you get hydrogen and water out of it. Now, the reason why I'm choosing to do the other way is because we will have tons of iron. There is no reason why we can't run the brown and yellow limonite through and get the hydrogen and oxygen out of it, which will save us from having to set up an electrolyzer just for electrolyzing. Now, this is Crazy's machine shop. If she decides later on that she doesn't want to do it that way, she can choose to do it if she'd like. But with us having a infinite supply of water here, I don't feel that it's the greatest way of doing it. I like being able having to go out and collect my supplies.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm doing it that way. That's the way I normally do it. I also don't like the fact that you can kind of, it feels like cheating, because in GregTech 6 he got rid of that mechanic where you can cook limonite and get a full ingot out of it. So it kind of feels like cheating in 5 to be able to do that. Same with the chalcopyrite and stuff like that. So probably in the next one we will be test running that boiler, setting up a tree farm, maybe making some plastic.
No.
So yes, Crazy
No.
need plastic. Crazy so need plastic.
No.
Oh, just wait, we got to make that that other stuff. What's it called? I can't even. EP, I think it is. Epichlora. So, what's it?
He doesn't know.
Epoxide. I know. It just takes me a second. Epoxide, you need this stuff, molten epoxide, which means you need to make the epichlorohydrin. That's what it's called. Which again needs the naphtha, nitrogen dioxide, but it needs this stuff, which is LPG. Means that we need to set up a way of making LPG, which is a whole nother system of canning stuff from refinery gas.
Nope.
So we need to set up the chemical reactor, natural gas to refinery gas with hydrogen cells, and you get the natural gas from oil. So she'll love the hell out of this. And this is where Crazy goes, okay, shop part's done. I'm going back to my fields. But we will see you guys next time. Have a good one.